expected, as Musumeci, the older of the two, but Carrasco has the slight height advantage by 2 inches. Both Americans vying for the title as Musumeci gets ready for his first title defense. Let's go to Justin
Ladies
Bernard.
and gentlemen, this is the main event set for 3 rounds, all for the UFC BJJ Bantamweight Championship of the World. Presented by Fight ID. Ready for next level fandom? Claim your Fight ID now to experience the ultimate fan rewards. Follow Fight ID on X or visit fight.id. Introducing to you first in the blue corner, weighing in officially at 135 pounds. Out of Aries, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Goodyear, Arizona, Kevin Carrasco. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner, weighing in officially at 134 pounds. Out of Boops Garage and Cobrinha, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Las Vegas, Nevada. He's the undisputed UFC BJJ Bantamweight Champion of the World, Mikey Darth Rigatoni Musumeci. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
First round, you ready? You ready? Let's start.
There we go. The main event is underway. Mikey Musumeci in the black and the red. Kevin Carrasco, the challenger, in the blue. Michael, what are we seeing from the champ here? What is this?
He wasn't kidding when he's talking about Cobra Kai. He's looking for that crane kick.
No, so what he's doing is when he lands, he's going to already have a bite on the leg. And that makes it almost impossible for him to not end up in the position that he wants when he pulls guard.
Yeah, it's not showmanship. It's not gamesmanship. Like I said, there's so much attention to detail with this technique.
And again, you see how it is? So as soon as he lands, he's going to land with that hook.
Carrasco trying to stay out of harm's way while looking for the pass here.
And you see when Kevin engaged in Mikey's guard, you see how low he was staying, not giving Mikey any space to get into those leg entanglements. But right now he's just trying to work from the outside.
One of the things Kevin Carrasco told us that he's going to try to do tonight, he said, I got to be able to push and shove to get Mikey out of his comfort zone here tonight.
Well, now Mikey's in his comfort zone because he's got an underhook of Kevin's left leg with his right arm. Now he's trying to lock his hands. He's going to elevate Kevin. And now you see he's really starting to get a bite on these legs.
And this is where Kevin did a really good job of just avoiding that entanglement.
Take your time, patience, keep moving forward.
See, but that's the thing with Mikey's game is it's pretty predictable. And the only way around it is just to avoid him at all costs, but then you can't win by avoiding.
No, you have to engage in him at some point. The few people that have had success against Mikey Musumeci have been people that have been able to pass his guard, but that is so hard. I mean, it's almost impossible.
I mean, you almost have to have a size advantage to put enough weight on him. And he gets another good bite on the leg here. See how he puts his head up against the foot? Now it's going to make it even harder for Kevin to get his foot out of there.
He might be looking for Mikey Lock, as he calls it. I'm pretty sure he's got his own submission. He's got his own name for it. That's when you know you're good, when you have your own name for a submission that is widely regarded. That is what it's named. You've named your own move.
And everybody agrees.
Yes. Well, when you're Mikey Musumeci, who's going to disagree? I mean, the guy's one of the best ever right now, currently the best guy.
Here he goes.
He's got a lock on it. Yep. I'm gonna have
got
it.
him.
He got him.
He got him.
The title is Mikey Musumeci.
He got him.
And his first title defense holds on to the bantamweight belt.
I mean, just, again, so difficult to deal with. Because the only way you deal with it is to avoid them, so you have to engage. And when you engage, you leave something behind. And in this case, Kevin Carrasco left his foot behind, and Mikey just bit it, attacked it, and finished him.
Yeah, that was nasty. I mean, Mikey just, the way he is able to pummel and chain his attacks together once he gets into those leg entanglements, it's nasty. And it caught us off guard because the tap was fast. We're all kind of blown back. Like, did that really just happen? But it did.
He said it. He verbally said it.
It was a verbal tap. We heard it, yeah.
All
All right, this replay is brought to you by Hayabusa, honoring jiu-jitsu, your dedication, and your journey. All right, Michael, walk us through the finish.
And look at the way he locks his hands. Once he gets his hands locked under the left leg of Kevin Carrasco, that is where he's able to elevate Kevin to create space for him to get into these leg entanglements. And once he gets in right here, it's this position here. I have a teammate of mine that trains extensively with Mikey Musumeci, and he said when you get caught in this submission, it feels like he's gonna break your whole foot immediately. And look at the way, and look at the torque on the knee, plus the Mikey lock. Let's listen to the verbal tap right now.
Yes. To the neck, yes, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by submission and still UFC BJJ Bantamweight Champion of the World, Mikey Darth Rigatoni Musumeci.
Musumeci, the 28-year-old, taking on the 22-year-old Gabriel for the Bantamweight Championship. Mikey has the 2-inch height advantage. The American takes on the Brazilian for the title. We go to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event set for 3 rounds, all for the UFC BJJ Bantamweight Championship of the World. Presented by Hayabusa. The battles you choose shape who you are. Hayabusa, crafted for warriors, built for your fight. Introducing first in the blue corner, with an official weight of 134.5 pounds. He is an IBJJF Pan South American and World Champion. Out of Alliance, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Harrison Gabriel. And in the red corner, with an official weight of 135 pounds, he is a 5-time IBJJF Black Belt World Champion. Out of Boots, Garage, and Cobrinha, BJJ, Henderson, Nevada, Mikey Musumeci. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Vitor Shaolin.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight.
They drop into the bowl. Round 1, the Bantamweight Championship on the line. It is Musumeci wearing the black and red, Gabriel, the Brazilian, wearing the blue. Early on, Dean, it is Musumeci attacking the leg of Gabriel.
And I knew that would be his advantage, just understanding that Gabriel comes from a gi background where they don't really focus on legs as much. I knew Mikey's advantage would be to attack the legs and get started early. And by doing so should open up opportunities for him to try to get to the back.
Michael, something we learned by watching the show, just how good of a coach Mikey is, how he can just pick apart opponents, and he gave such great advice to all the people on his team.
Yeah, he's a very, very good coach, and it comes as no surprise because he's such a tactician. He's a brilliant technician. So much so that he's even came up with his own moves. There's the Mikey lock, and he's won submissions with a leg lock that he invented of his own, and people around the jiu-jitsu world have been hitting it themselves. So in order to invent moves yourself, you got to be able to teach them as well. He's looking for it right now. Scooping the heel. You see that Henderson's savvy to it. Back steps out.
Gets his knee safe.
Yeah. keeping his knee out of the knee line. The heel's definitely still a little bit exposed, but the knee is safe.
But if you saw Mikey's last match at the FPI, he got fixated on the leg. And he said he wouldn't do that this time. He wouldn't get fixated on just one move. So it'll be interesting to see if he may turn this into maybe a situation where he can turn it to a sweep situation and get on top.
You got it? Yep. You got it?
He's wrenching on that footlock right now.
Não paga pra ver, tá? Inteligente. Isso, garoto.
Something that's so interesting about Mikey's game is he can almost use his feet and his hands. He almost grapples like he has 4 hands. The way he's able to attack from his seated guard, it's something that's so hard to train for, that his build, his body, the way he's able to use his feet. He's a very, very tough puzzle to solve, to say the least.
A little bit to the pass. Beautiful, beautiful. Pulling the legs again. Pressure.
We see here, he used that as an opportunity to get to the top, but that still doesn't mean that Harrison is free from his legs being in danger.
And you see Harrison using the speed, trying to explode out of these submission attacks, but Mikey might have a bite on this leg right now. Knee is still in danger right now.
It's definitely giving Harrison problems. If you see his face every so often, he gives a little, uh-oh.
Yeah, a little bit of a grimace.
He gives a little, uh-oh.
Got to try to get the bottom leg of Mikey off his thigh. You see he's using that almost as like a kickstand to push off of.
And it's also keeping Harrison off balance, not allowing him to gain any type of athletic position to get out of this move.
Under 2 minutes to go here in this first round of the Bantamweight Championship. Musumeci attacked the leg early, and that has been his game plan all round long.
Oh, yeah, that's tight.
That's nasty.
He just needs a little bit more bend in the knee.
Yeah, Harrison
did a good job of kind of straightening his knee out.
Yep. But man, it's not a good visual.
It's still dangerous. It's still dangerous. If Mikey connects his knees together and he's got the knee bar. Oh, this is dangerous.
This is very dangerous. He might have this.
Vai sair. Vai. Chuta ele. Continua girando que tá saindo.
And you can see how Mikey's like pulling on the ankle, trying to pull his knee back through the knee line so he can attack these leg locks. But he might have the knee bar here. Man, Harrison is just escaping these attacks by the skin of his teeth.
Narrowly escaping.
Go. 40 seconds, Mike. Keep going. Keep going. Pressure, Mike. Have the pressure. Beautiful. Go for it. Isso, garoto. Excelente, Harry. Excelente.
So he's attacking the knee bar here. Figure for the feet. Harrison turns his hips away to take away the angle.
A gente vai voltar melhor. A gente vai voltar melhor. Não tem problema. Só ter atenção agora no final.
Under 10 seconds as Harrison Gabriel has been in survival mode this entire first round of this Bantamweight Championship.
And even that.
Are you ready? Let's fight.
We start round 2 here inside the Apex in Las Vegas. All right, that was clearly dominated round 1 by Mikey Musumeci. Michael, how do you score that on the 10-point must-scoring system?
Definitely a 10-8 round. I mean, initiation of match-ending techniques. Mikey threw just about everything he could at him in that department and initiated the action, and of course the duration of control. He was very much in the driver's seat the entirety of that first round, so that's a solid 10-8.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're wondering why Mikey's like hopping at him with one foot, that's so that when he lands, he has a foot connection exactly where he wants it. So I know it looks a little funny him hopping forward with that foot going forward, but he's trying to get that connection. Because he's a greedy, stubborn grappler. He's not going to allow Harrison to not play legs with him.
Something worth noting is the power corner of Mikey Musumeci. He's got his 5 world titles. I see Cobrini and Gilbert Burns over there.
That's a power corner.
There's got to be at least, 8 to 10 world titles between Mikey and his 2 cornermen. So coming in,
Oh, absolutely.
Corner. Yeah.
And I love the advice that they gave him, too, in terms of And this will save energy for Mikey. Is that don't go for it fully if you don't have it. You know, don't waste your energy until you get the connection that you want.
In the corner of Gabriel, the instructions were very clear. Do not give up the leg, and here we are once again.
Well, that's, again, Mikey Musumeci, he's a stubborn, greedy grappler. He's not going to let you not take a leg.
That's it. Control, control. Puxa, vai, pica ele, no meio, Vai. Não vai pegar mais.
If he had Harrison's right foot on his chest, he could almost hit a calf slicer from that position, but Harrison rolls up to his seated position.
I mean, Harrison isn't doing a good job of just not allowing his knee to get too deep. Like, he pulls his knee out just enough or keeps it just straight enough to where Mikey can't get a lot of leverage to get torque and tear the knee.
Yeah, if I'm Hedison, I'm trying to just get away and get to my feet. Try to get a hard reset because he's just swimming in leg attacks right now. And let's see what Mikey can do with this top game here. Beautiful pass. Look to see him sit for a guillotine here. It's hard to see what kind of grip he has on the neck right now.
Yeah, I think one thing that Mikey has to be careful of, because he put a lot of pressure on himself in that last match to finish. And I think he feels like, you know, being the first UFC athlete, that there's these high expectations on him to finish. He's got to be careful and not allow that to influence the way he competes.
Absolutely. But I love seeing the diversity in this game right now. We saw, obviously, his bread and butter in round one, a lot of leg attacks, but now we're seeing something he's so well known for as well as his passing. He's got phenomenal guard passing, but he's dropping back down to the legs. You can tell he wants to finish really bad. I mean, his style is tailored to finish. He's not a guy that wins on points very often. He's a guy that looks to finish every time he's out there competing.
But on the flip side, think of it, you know, every opponent that goes against you is going to be like, don't let him finish your legs. He's going to be chewing on your legs. You can't let him finish. So I'm sure that Harrison spent 90% of his camp defending leg locks.
And that can be tough to get your own offense going. When you spend your entire camp basically on defense, how do you work your game? How do you work a game plan in that's focused on your own offense and finding ways to win the match yourself when you're just so focused on having to defend all these attacks from Mikey Musumeci?
Okay, now back on their feet. If you're Gabriel, how do you come back in this match, Dean?
You gotta get your hands and your head out in front of you. See how he's allowing Mikey to get this connection with that foot? As soon as Mikey drops, he's in on a leg. He's got to get his hands and his head out in front of like this, get it and not allow and start controlling the feet. Get a hand. He's like Harrison's controlling the hands. He's got to control the feet as he goes in.
And it would almost be wise to try to get past that leg of Mikey that he holds up. Try to get to a body lock. Try to get to some type of standing back attack, because that's going to be. It's such a hard way to approach Mikey. Like, how do you shoot? He's just going to drop. He's just going to pull guard.
You can't shoot him. I mean, he's going to drop.
15 seconds remaining here in round number 2. Another round where Mikey has controlled the pace, controlled the action.
I mean, and Mikey's so dangerous. As he looks to pass, when you try to put a leg in to avoid the pass, he just grabs it and drops back for a leg.
The third and final round to determine the Bantamweight Championship.
Nice little foot sweep from Edison Gabriel there.
I don't mind that.
That was nice. Yeah. Some style points at least. That was nice.
But Harrison just has to do a better job of attacking what's closest to him, and that's the feet. He's going after the hands of Mikey, but he's got to do something with the legs.
And he needs to start trying to pass from the outside, because he's not going to be able to pass when he gets close, because this is what's going to happen. Mikey's going to get an attachment to his legs, and he's going to start swimming in leg lock defense again.
But another almost a nice knee bar almost attempt here, but then switches over to a heel hook.
When Harrison's rolling to defend, Mikey might have a good bite on this. He's got a good chest connection.
And Mikey Musumeci, the first ever bantamweight champion here in UFC BJJ. This replay is brought to you by Hayabusa, honoring Jiu-Jitsu, your dedication, and your journey.
And here we go. We see Mikey getting that leg attachment, but getting swept. Harrison, Gabriel, wise to that, sweeping Mikey off of his feet, but Mikey not being deterred. We see him get a good bite on this heel hook. And then eventually he switches his grip. We see the grip switch here. It's a different grip on the heel hook. And it's a little too much for Harrison Gabriel. So as persistent as he was on that leg, finally gets the attachment that he wants.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Vitor Shaolin calls a stop to the match in round number 3, declaring the winner by submission and new UFC BJJ Bantamweight Champion of the World, Mikey Musumeci.
Mikey Musumeci, 28 years old, the same age as his Brazilian opponent in Felipe Machado. For our official introductions, we go to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event and a 138-pound no-gi singles match, scheduled for 8 minutes plus overtime. Introducing to you first, in the yellow corner, with an official weight of 138.5 pounds. He is the ADCC Brazilian gold medalist out of Pyramid A Grappling, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Felipe Machado. And in the red corner, with an official weight of 137 pounds, he is a 4-time IBJJF World Championship gold medalist out of Boops Garage and Cobrinha Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Las Vegas, Nevada, Mikey Musumeci. Your official on the mat, Vitor Shaolin.
Vitor Shaolin getting this main event assignment. It is Felipe Machado and Mikey Musumeci. TJ DeSantis along with BMAC, Brandon McCatherine, the King, Gordon Ryan, live tonight inside the UFC Apex, the site of the FPI 9.
So we know Mikey's going to come out and pull guard. The question is Machado going to be able to do anything and get past the guard without entangling himself in a leg lock? Mikey already going inverted. Big trouble early.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing with Mikey is his guard is so insanely hard to pass. But in the past, when we have seen his guard pass, he's gotten finished.
Yeah, so south choke.
You know, he's gotten finished at guys his weight, and he's been finished by guys who are bigger than him. But he's deep on the leg here. Machado's doing a good job of keeping weight over that leg. But Mikey's known for his Achilles lock. Machado has to keep weight on that leg and start pressuring in towards him. He doesn't want to take that heel off the floor. Good, and now he wants to start chasing the back of Mikey, but Mikey's doing a good job of stopping that by keeping the Achilles. And great start for Mikey. He's being super aggressive, but Machado's putting a lot of pressure on him from here. And if Machado can flatten him out and passes his guard, we might see Mikey in some trouble, like we've seen him historically. But they get past that guard as a whole.
Get it on the chest. Get it on the chest.
Tough right here.
He's got a deep Achilles from here. As long as Felipe Machado can stay keeping weight on it
and then you can always
and avoid Mikey going belly down, it's going to be hard for him to finish. What Mikey should be doing is pummeling a butterfly ashi and putting one of his legs behind the hamstring.
Good, you're in.
There you go. He's got decent. But Machado's doing a beautiful job defending.
To the back, okay? Good.
Mikey just so sticky though, the way he trades back and forth. He's just constantly totally stuck to your legs.
Yeah, the initial stickiness of his grips.
Clear some space. You're on it. Let's go.
Very impressive. And the Achilles lock is one of his best moves, and he's bridging hard into this, but he's putting a lot of energy into trying to finish his Achilles.
We want some pops. Let's go.
And Machado has to clear that foot off the hip, and he doesn't look concerned at all, but he could be potentially taking some damage from here. And Machado's got to keep that foot on the ground, and he's got to start looking.
Good.
He's got to start looking to stand up and then separate Mikey's legs. Because if he can separate Mikey's legs, then he can start backstepping around the guard from here.
Good. On it.
And now Mikey's belly down, but Machado does a great job of keeping him belly up. Because right now Mikey's pointing towards the ceiling, so he can't apply body weight to the break.
Good.
Do you think Mikey's overcommitted to the straight ankle?
Good. Stay
I mean, he's putting a lot of energy into finishing it, and that's a move that's been his bread and butter. But Machado's not having it. But he uses it to come on top, which is a smart move by Mikey. But it looks like he's going to sit back into the legs. There he goes. And he sits back into the legs, and now he's looking to feed his legs into an inside Ashigarami. Machado's doing a good job of stopping that left leg from coming out and across and triangle the legs inside.
5-minute mark now, Mikey.
So he's going to go back to the Achilles. Now Machado has to keep him belly up, which he's doing right now. And Machado's doing a great job defending, but he needs some counter offense from here is the problem.
Well, he's thinking about trying to play an inside heel hook if he can get those legs separated.
Yep.
And that's what he said he was going to do.
And he's doing a good job of slipping.
Good. Now switch. But already have it shallow, okay, when you switch.
You see how Mikey's two knees are inside Machado's legs? Machado needs to get one of his legs and knees back to the inside. So he either needs to get a knee back to the inside or he needs to separate Mikey's legs and start backstepping so that two of his legs are on the same side of Mikey's body.
Good. Now let's pop this
So
one,
see,
okay?
now Mikey has that butterfly Ashi. Now we can start putting pressure on the Achilles.
Now you're in. Good.
Machado keeping him belly up. He's doing a real good job defending here. Mikey's using a lot of energy with these constant off balances. So this will be interesting to see.
There's the inside heel hook counter.
4 minutes.
How it goes later in this match.
Halfway point of regulation.
Good, beautiful.
See, Mikey's going to
All
chase
right, now
him.
we're on top. Let's go.
So sticky, Mikey's grips.
It's incredible. It's really one of the most remarkable things in grappling, how sticky he is.
Yeah. And, you know, now the attacks from Mikey have been so specific on the legs, and Machado is ready for that. Mikey should change the pace up a little bit here and change the plan and start to give Machado other things to work about, like guard passing, so that if he goes back into the legs, he changes up, going from upper body to lower body and lower body to upper body.
Yeah, like a 2 + 2 = 5 sort of thing. The leg locks increase the strength of the guard passing and vice versa.
Exactly. But Mikey's here past him now. He did a good job. He passed him pretty easy from here. And you see Mikey's going to look to either going for a guillotine or he's going back to the hips. And nice job. Little miss there by Mikey. Keeping control of the head, and Machado did a good job bringing knees to elbows and pulling his guard back in. Now you see that Machado needs to keep one of his legs between Mikey's legs because Mikey just keeps entering into his legs easily, and he's not having any success with finishing, but Machado's doing nothing to go into counter offense. So he's got a decent bite here. He's got a reverse figure 4.
Nice,
now,
beautiful.
Machado's got to look to pull those hands down and put pressure at beautiful.
All right, create space.
And now he's got to stand up and he's got to either pressure him, which he can't do now because Mikey's knees are back to the inside, or he can counterattack, which he's doing here, but
beautiful.
He's had no success with the counterattack. If he can keep weight on that foot, he's got to stand and start trying to separate Mikey's legs.
Now he's giving you the ankle again. Good.
I mean, Mikey's been working over that ankle for the last 6 minutes.
Yep. And now he has the butterfly Ashi, so now he can he's going to look to start reaching for his second leg. So he can pass the legs there. And now he kicks out and away.
No, break. Get up.
Just under 2 minutes remain here in regulation.
Relax.
Get a reset here on the feet.
Mikey just stepping in again with that leg on the inside.
You're in, Mikey.
Nice. And now, if Machado has his hands locked, he needs to start looking to step over one of Mikey's legs. So there he goes. He goes to step over that bottom leg, but he unlocked his hands, and now Mikey's right back into his legs again with that far leg scoop grip.
If he clinches,
he's just so good at taking that position from him.
So now,
it's been you the whole
we're back to the
Mikey.
same. We're back to the same game again. Machado has to try to start backstepping from here so he can get two of his legs to the same side of Mikey's body. If he can if he can get his knees inside Mikey's knees, or if he can get two of his legs to the same side of Mikey's body, he's safe from the leg attacks. But Mikey's just so good at staying sticky on the legs, and the second he pulls out, he switches to the other leg.
Stay sticky. Don't let him out.
Low inside heel hook position.
Don't let him out.
Not able to get the bite just yet.
Keep making him spin, okay?
Felipe, fica
Stop!
calmo.
Stop!
Olha só,
Don't
ei,
move.
põe
Let me
pressão
see.
no quadril dele pra ele cansar as
Here.
pernas.
All right. Let's connect.
Yeah, this
in the
reset
middle.
goes.
Entendeu?
Mikey, make him spin.
Já está na 50.
In the middle.
Ó, está na 50. Coloca a pressão no quadril dele pra ele cansar as pernas.
Please, Mikey.
Ele vai voltar
On
morto
the
no
back.
overtime.
All right. Leg in the middle, please. Okay. Leg in the middle here. On your-
Shaolin resetting them. 56 seconds left in regulation.
Okay. Right there. Ready?
Reset.
Go!
Põe pressão no quadril.
Okay, so now Mikey's
Põe
going to
pressão
have
no
to
quadril dele
pick
pra
to
ele cansar.
transfer a leg
Põe
from one
pressão,
side
põe
to the
pressão.
other. Okay, so now he
I wanna
transfers to the
hold,
right
Mikey.
side.
Can we get
So
to a
now
spot
we're
where
back
we
in
can
that same
hold?
outside ashi position where Machado's going to have to either split his legs.
Good.
Tira, tira,
That wasn't the foot, I don't think.
I don't think so. Something
That was a
fell.
loud. There was a loud pop. Something fell down.
We all jumped in the
30
booth
seconds,
like
let's
no
get to
way.
Let's get to the
Ó,
toe
mantém a
hold.
pressão no quadril dele aí, ó. Mantém essa pressão no quadril dele aí.
20 seconds.
Machado got to be careful here. He's getting elevated. Oh, this is a tough grip, reaching all the way through, elbow to elbow.
And he's doing a good job of keeping Mikey's feet off his hips. He's doing a good job
Right here,
of not
Mikey,
letting him
let's
go
go.
belly down. But I mean, he's done nothing in the eyes of the judges in order to get in the offense. He's been in a defensive cycle for the entirety of the regulation.
Vem aqui rápido.
Managed to escape.
Overtime now underway.
Dá na cabeça dele.
Mikey's gonna have to play this game well.
Machado's
You
take
know
an
he wants
outside
to pull
shot.
guard. Yeah.
Machado should take an outside shot is what he should do. He should just take an outside, take an outside shot.
Attack. Good. We're in. Spin under. Spin under. Spin
He got the guard
spin under.
pull
I
without
want
the
you
penalty.
He got the guard pull, and
Good.
now it's going to be up to Machado to pass
Good.
because, he's not going to be able to win a
Não
decision,
deixa,
I don't think,
tira o pé,
after
tira o pé, tira o pé, tira o
being
pé.
constantly
Now he gives you
defensive.
the
Passa pra lateral, passa pra lateral, passa pra lateral, passa pra lateral.
All right. If he's gonna run, he's gonna run. Okay.
Action yellow.
Vai, Felipe.
If he's gonna run, he's gonna run. Good.
Não para, desse jeito, continua assim, vem se perde.
Good. Now you're back in. I want you under again. Good. Go.
Não dá perna, dá um sprawl.
Good. Good.
Oh, triangle choke threat off of the leg attempt.
Nice triangle attack.
Whenever you can, let's Spotify.
Machado's main issue is that he just has no ability to stop Mikey's legs from getting inside his legs. And so you see every time he goes to engage, he just ends up in this ashigurami, this leg entanglement here, where he has great defensive answers, but he doesn't really have any way to disengage himself from the position and go back into an offensive
Very
cycle.
good. Good. Spotify.
Mikey gonna come up here wanting to sweep or
And
expose the
Mikey's doing a
back.
good job.
Yes.
Great job by Mikey coming up. Let's see if he can actually make a score with it. He's got that lat grip.
Now connect.
He transfers to a backhanded arm. Now what Machado has to do is he has to knee slide out and go to a turtle and 4-point quickly. He has to get off his knees. He has to get off his knees from here. He's got to get off his knees or Mikey's going to get the score.
He's already gotten 2 for the takedown.
He's got 2 for the takedown. He's got a 4-point out, so Mikey falls off the top. Mikey's making a big mistake here, not staying behind the elbows. Mikey should be behind both of the elbows. If Machado goes into a 4-point here, he's going to throw Mikey right off the top.
Remember, you can initiate an attack as well.
There he goes. Now he's off his knees, and now Mikey fell off the top. Exactly like I said.
Limite de pressão. Põe pressão nele.
Under 3 minutes
Again,
remain here in
Mikey.
OT.
You're in.
Mikey
you're
on
in.
the board.
Good.
Isso não é dois não, chama.
Mikey, he's tired. Mikey, he's tired. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go.
Eu achei que era dois. Fica focado.
Spotify again.
Foi
Okay.
dois na outra luta, não foi dois.
Problem is that he's got 3 minutes to make up 2, and to pass Mikey's guard in
Mike,
3
you can do
minutes,
this all day.
especially
He's not doing
based on
anything,
what's been happening in this
okay?
match, is going to be
You can do
a
this all
tall
day,
order.
but I want Spotify again. That was great.
Vamos trabalhar, Felipe.
Good. Control both. Good.
Ó, ele vai subir.
Beautiful. All he's doing is defending the legs. 8 minutes of just defending legs right now. You got this.
Busca.
Beautiful. You're in. You're in.
Machado trying to counter with a straight ankle of his own.
Good. Take it.
Not really from any kind of position. Just looked like he was trying to get a reaction out of Mikey.
Isso, vai.
Maybe that hand on the
I want
mouth
you on that
proves
back leg,
point.
Mikey.
Just
Let's
looking
get to
for
the
a
back leg
reaction,
again.
maybe an overcommitment.
Yeah.
Get him emotional,
Good.
perhaps.
When you can,
I mean, the problem is from here is that Mikey's actually using more energy for the constant off balances and the failed submission attempts than Machado is.
Nice,
But the match isn't long
nice,
enough for
let's
Machado
go.
to actually take advantage of the fact that that his work rate is higher and he's more fatigued.
Look where you are too. Look where you are too. Good. Minute 30, Mikey. Minute 30.
Machado's doing a great job defending here. I mean, this is one of Mikey's main moves, but you know his ability to create any kind of counter offense from here is just non-existent.
1 minute, Mikey. 1 minute.
Machado trying to get back to the inside, gets that knee through.
So Mikey's got a good, he's got that elbow and forearm inside there, so Machado could never actually get a top head and arm, control that head and arm and control the shoulders.
Now just 45 seconds left here in overtime.
Beautiful. Take it. 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 Take it.
Let's chase the back. Let's chase the back. Let's chase the back.
Chase it, Mikey.
Let's chase the back, Mikey.
Let's go. 30.
30 seconds.
Maybe looking for a slicer there, maybe.
Good.
He's going to use it to climb.
But Machado's got to go for a Hail Mary here. I mean, he's got 20 seconds to go. I mean, Mikey could even come on top and get more points if he wants to, but, you know, Mikey's going to be looking for the finish here, I think.
15 seconds. Give me one more solid attack. Let's go. One more solid attack. Everything you got on this one. Let's go. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Well, Machado proving that he belonged out there, at least not getting submitted, but Mikey really dominating
for sure.
The majority of the match.
I think it was all Mikey, but he wasn't able to get the finish. Good job defending by Machado, but great attacks all the way through by Mikey.
Mikey Musumeci had a game plan. He stuck to it, and ultimately it will get him the win as he does it in OT. All right, to make it official, we go to Justin Bernard.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Mikey Musumeci.